Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Nutritious and Delicious. Today we're going to be making an immune boosting garlic soup. Here's what we're going to need. Half a pound of chicken wings, 6 cups of water, and a little salt to make the broth. Then we're going to need 3 heads of garlic and 1 teaspoon of oil to make the roasted garlic. And then to prepare the soup, we're going to need 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 large onion, finely chopped, 1 teaspoon of fresh or freeze-dried thyme, 1/4 teaspoon of ground turmeric, gluten-free noodles, this is optional, and salt and pepper to taste. First, we're going to add chicken wings to a pot. I'm using frozen chicken wings, but you can use fresh if you'd like. Then we're going to add a little bit of salt. And then we're going to add 6 cups of water. We're going to put this on the stove and put it on a high flame so that it boils. And once it boils, we can lower the flame and set a timer for 30 minutes. While the chicken is boiling, we can move on to the garlic. We're going to need 3 heads of garlic, and we're going to chop off the tops. Now would be a good time to preheat the oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, so let's do that. There are some cloves that are not exposed, so we're going to cut off their tops as well. The reason we cut off the tops is so that it is easier for us to pop out the garlic cloves after they have been roasted. Let's do another one. We're going to chop off the top of the garlic bulb and find the cloves that have not been exposed yet, and then carefully cut off their tops. Once that's done, we're gonna get a baking dish with a lid, and we're gonna put in the 3 bulbs of garlic. If you don't have a dish like I do, you can wrap the bulbs in aluminum foil. Now we're gonna put 1 teaspoon of oil over the garlic bulbs and rub it in well. We're gonna bake them at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 40 minutes. While the garlic is in the oven and the wings are lightly boiling on the stove, we're gonna move on to the onion. I have a really big onion here. We're gonna peel it and dice it finely. This big onion turned out to be 3 cups. We're gonna set it aside for later. My timer just went off, so that means it has been 30 minutes, and we're gonna shut off the flame for the broth. Now we can go ahead and strain it. You can take the meat off of the chicken wings and add it back in at the end, or if you're like me, you can just give it to your dog. So in the beginning, I started out with 6 cups of water, and then as you will see shortly, it boiled down to 4 cups. If you have less than 4 cups after boiling, please add some water so that it equals 4 cups. If you have more than 4 cups, that is okay to use as well. We're gonna reserve the broth for later. Now back to the garlic. It's been in the oven for 40 minutes, so now it's time to take it out. We're gonna let it cool for 15 minutes so that it's not too hot to handle. Once the garlic has cooled down slightly, we're going to pop out each individual clove of garlic. Here are the cloves from each of the garlic bulbs. As you can see, the cloves of 1 bulb turned green on me. Please note that green garlic is safe to eat. Now we're just going to chop the garlic finely. Reserve the chopped garlic for later. In a pot on medium-low heat, we're going to add in 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Then we're going to add in the onions. Some salt to taste will go in. And pepper to taste as well. The rest of the spices will go in. Here's 1 teaspoon of thyme and 1/4 teaspoon of ground turmeric. We're going to cook the onions for about 10 minutes and then we're going to add in the chopped roasted garlic. After that, we're going to add in the broth that we just made. Give it a good stir and cover it. And let it boil for about 2 minutes. The soup is good as is, but if you wanted to add a little bit of substance to the soup, you may add just a bit of some noodles. I'm using gluten-free chickpea noodles that I've already previously cooked. This immune boosting soup is great when you're sick or feeling under the weather. And it's very concentrated, so you'll probably only need a small bowlful at a time. As always guys, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.